Hello everyone, and welcome to today's news. Today we're focusing on a heinous crime of child kidnapping, committed by this individual being interrogated, Brian David Mitchell. Brian David Mitchell was born on October 18, 1953, in Salt Lake City, Utah. Growing up in a troubled household, his father would often show him explicit material in order to supposedly teach him about human anatomy. Not only this, he would often drop him off in random places in his home city and make him find his way home on his own. This unusual parenting style may have contributed to his inappropriate behavior later in life. His first record of crime occurred when he was just 16 years old, when he exposed himself to a minor and was sent to a youth detention center. Within a 12-year period, from 19 to 31 years old, Mitchell would have 2 marriages and 2 children as a result of each marriage. Allegations of abuse occurring to their 3-year-old child came from his second wife, Debbie, but unfortunately the case wasn't looked into enough to have been proved. For his third marriage, Mitchell married Wanda Barzee, who also had a history of having abusive behavior around her children in her previous marriage. Both Wanda and Brian would actively participate in their Mormon church, and eventually, Brian started to call himself Emmanuel, claiming to be a prophet sent by God. This couldn't be farther from the truth. On June 5, 2002, Mitchell broke into a house in the Federal Heights neighborhood in Salt Lake City, kidnapping 14-year-old Elizabeth Smart. For about 9 months, from the night of her abduction until March 12, 2003, Smart was assaulted and abused by her captors, Brian and Wanda. Even after months of torment, she was able to hold on to hope that she would make it back to her family.
Right at the beginning, you have such a nice, tight-knit family. How did they help you take those baby steps to recovery?
My family, it's what I had held on to for 9 months. They were the reason why I survived, was believing that they'd still love me, that they'd still want me back, that they'd still be there for me. And so coming home and being able to be with them was, it was everything I prayed for.
Mitchell's motivation for Elizabeth's abduction was very bizarre, claiming that he needed to marry her in order to battle the Antichrist in the future. While waiting for a competency evaluation, Mitchell was incarcerated at the Utah State Hospital. Finally, in 2011, while his wife Wanda was also serving prison time, Mitchell was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. The theory of social learning fits Brian David Mitchell the best. His crimes were shaped from past experiences and from deviant people. Experts believe that these are taught behaviors that are also encouraged by peers. A major problem of Brian was his religious extremist ideas and theories,